Okay. Let's see if we can just twist it. No, we don't want that. Okay. So, am I live? I am live. Let's turn it here. Let's see what I found at the bins, and then we're going to work in our horse string. We've got out our lace buckets because Edna did say that she wanted lace. So we're going to put that one there. Wait, I'll put her eight there to where it goes. We got those. Before we do that, I want to show you. So this is a thing I made. So you glue it to the edge of your page, and it's a pocket, and it flips in or tips out, however you want. And you can actually do it double. You could actually make it double on either side. How's that sound? Okay. So, uh, anyway, there you go. What are we looking for? Okay, we want to see what we got at the bins today. So, we got this. It is a seasons of. It's a seasons um sticker book. Have fun completing your first season sticker book. It has all the stickers and they go to the seasons. And I got this for my niece, one of my little ones. So I have little nieces. I have great nieces. They're 2 and 3 or 3 and 4. They grow so fast. Then I got this. This will go in the sale. It's some hair pieces. This will go probably in a jewelry sale. Then I got 2 of these, and I will sell these individually. They will be sold individually. I know it seems like the only thing they ever get is green velvet, but I think this is a blue. Oh, this is cool, guys. This is a bluey green, and look at the edge of it. Isn't that beautiful? Not sure. Let's see how much does it is in it. There are 4 rolls. 4 rows. It don't say how much is on each row. They're pretty full, guys. They're pretty full. So that's nice. That is beautiful. I love that. Yep, yep, yep. And look, they come pinned up. They have a pin in them to hold them in there. So that's nice. So there is 8 rolls of that. I will keep 2 rolls for me and sell the other 6 rolls. Those are going to sell. Trying to keep this from sliding in. I did not spend very much money today. This one was interesting to me. This is a paint by number, and it's Jesus. There's all your paint brushes, and it's got these little screwy things. And here is your pattern. It's got your pattern on it, and it's got your directions. Very nice. Very, very nice. Somebody's going to want to paint Jesus. Surely somebody is going to want to paint Jesus. I have a funny story about paint by numbers. Anyway, I'm not going to tell it because yeah. Let's just say this is what I'll tell of it. Once met a very young woman who had just got married, and all she liked to do was stay in her room and do paint by numbers. Always wondered if she ever grew up Anyway, um, there's more to the story than that, but I feel like it's not just a great story to tell. So this is a beautiful diamond painting, and it is a horse. And I'm going to give Edna's first dibs on it since we're doing a horse journal for her. And I do know that she has done some diamond painting, so I'm gonna give her first dibs, and then after that, if she's not interested, here's the uh, yeah. Anyway, so but I will give her first dibs on it. So anyhow, and next up we have a bunch of ribbon. Bunch of ribbon stuff. So this has, how much is on this? It'll tell me. This has 20 yards on it. So more than likely, I'm going to cut this up into yardage. This is velvet. And it is narrow velvet. I normally don't get this narrow. Look how pretty that is. A beautiful deep red velvet. And we have one, two, three, four. So we have 80 yards of it. So we'll make 60 yards of it available. 60 yards of it available. And I will keep a 20-yarder. Because I can. I always use it in my journals. Y'all know that. I don't get chintzy with it. I use it up. So, hi, Ellen. How are you? Hey, Jen Rand. How are you? So, yeah, we have 60 yards available. And this will be a quarter a yard. So, let me write that on there since I'm telling you guys. This will be a quarter a yard. 25 cents a yard. 60 yards available. Yeah. There. Oh, anyway. And I think that's how I'm going to do it so that I can just cut it as I sell it. Anyway, that needs to go in there. That was from, yeah, that goes in there. And then we've got these. We've got two of these. And I would guess there are 25 yards. Nope. How much? Don't say. It's 25 centimeters wide. Beige satin ribbon. I'm going to guess. It don't tell me how long. I'm going to guess there's probably 10 to 20 yards on it. And it'll be the same way. We'll fill it the same way. These will stay with me to be used in my art. We've got a purple one and a chartreuse green one. So, yeah, all of that will all be a quarter a yard. Now, these, oh, and then I got stickers. Y'all know I always buy sticker packs when I find them. So, anyway, so yeah, we did good today. We did real good. Uh, ribbon. Y'all know I always love to find my ribbon. So that goes in there. That goes in my thing. We had a paint by number Jesus. And we have these. These right here are beautiful. I'm not going to sell these by the yard. I'm going to sell these by the rolls. I kept two. Oh, I didn't even need to get that out. I have 6 of these available. And look at this. Did y'all see this? This is a bluey green. That would be pretty in the journal I'm working on. And then it's got those little frayed edges. I absolutely love it. I think we're going to use some of it in this journal. So I talked to Edna yesterday, and she said yes, that she wants lace in this journal. So we're going to go back through, and we're going to add in our 2 horsey stamps that we found. We're going to just put them on a page. Remember, I'm decorating these pages as I go, as I put it together. And so, yeah, we're just working on that. You need some of that? Well, these are probably gonna be sold by the roll, and I have 6 rolls available of it, and they'll be $1 a row. There's a lot on that. There will be $1 a row. So anyway, ooh, Cindy, put it up right side up, right side up. Yeah. Uh, how many rows would you like to claim? And I'll write your name on them. Okay, that one will go in there. Okay, I need lace. She did ask for lace. Now I knocked over a thing. 2 rows. Okay, I got you. Name on those and put your name in a bag. Jen Rand. Jen Rand. I don't know if I have your information, so if I don't have your information, make sure that on any of my videos that have like the description box, I have a link to a form there for you to fill out for purchasing. So on any of those, just go and fill out that form. It's a jot dot form, a jot form, not jot dot, jot form. Let me give you a bag. This bag over here will work for Jan Man. Yeah, that works for Jan Man. I have a, and let me go ahead and write it down in the book. That's fine, honey. So I know. 2 rows of ribbons at $1 each. Jan Fans. There you go. So this coming Monday night will be the craft sale. We will be selling a bunch of vintage lace. I've got to get to working on that, but I have, oh, I didn't write your name on this. Jen Ram. Jen. I also have, um, 3 orders I'm working on getting out for, journals. So, so I've got to work this weekend. That box. So, but we got to get some lace. And when she said yes, she wanted lace, you knew I have the perfect lace for this journal, right? You knew. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Now, how are we going to use this piece of lace? Is this the piece of lace we want to put right here for a pocket? We can. Do we want to put this piece of lace here as a belly band? I like that. Or, oh, here as a belly band. I like that best. I'm thinking here as a belly band. Scissor. I think this one right here is going to be it. Here as a belly band. Oh, and we're going to save that piece right there and make it into a tab. So we're going to do this right here. Well, hot glue is heated up. I do usually put all of my lace down with hot glue. And here we got hamburger pages. Squeeze it down so we don't burn us. Although we don't really think we have fingerprints no more. We're pretty sure we've burned them all off. Actually, what's funny is when I'm working, and y'all know if you've ever saw me work in journals, you know I get glue everywhere, all over me, all over everything. And yeah. So then I'll try to swipe my phone and put my fingerprint in, and it'll say fingerprint not recognized. That is a beautiful belly band. Yep. And then we've got a tippy end page. And then we're going to take this piece of blue. There's our extra horsey. We're going to take this piece of blue and we're going to make it into a tab right here. Yeah, we're going to make it into a tab right here. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, I think I want to cut it in two because I want to glue it where my little thing is out like that. That's what I want. So we got two tabs out of that one. My glue. I didn't get enough glue up, did I? Anyway. So the sale is not until Monday night. Invoices go out on Tuesdays, okay? My invoices always go out the day after I have a sale. Uh, y'all know. If you know, you know. Okay. And then we're going to go right in the middle of it and cut it. Because it's really too wide for one piece. There we go. Cut right up the middle and cut it. And glue it down right here on the edge of that. I think I'm going to need to trim it just a little bit at the top. But that's good. That's good. You know what I need? Y'all ever buy your glue sticks in these great big long packs? These came from Quick Discount, which is the place where I buy a lot of my paper packs, like my copy paper and my printer paper and stuff like that. I buy it at Quick Discounts because all of their paper like that they sell for $2 a ream. And so I go, and sometimes I buy a whole box of it, and sometimes I just buy a ream or two. So, and you can get really nice paper. They're a buyout thing. They go in and buy out places. Now that has a tip in on that other side, so we don't want to. I was thinking I'd fold it over, but it has a tip in, so I like that. Yeah, I like that blue. That blue is real pretty, isn't it? Oh, what is that blue? I think if I use that blue here, we would lose it. I think it would just fade. It wouldn't be, yeah, I think it would just fade in. So we're not going to use it there. Now we have two of these, and we're going to take very carefully that right here. This is our front of this. If you've not seen this, seen the front of this journal, this is the front of it. These are the front horses, the painted ponies. And this is going to be a tip up, a flip up. And I really want it on one of these big pages so that I don't have to cut off any of it. So it's going to be a fabric flip up. So more than likely it's going to go either on the inside of this one or on the inside of that one. And I think I'm not going to put it on the inside of that one, but we could go all the way back here and put it back here. Or it could go on this right here. I think this one is long enough for it. Nope, this one is not long enough for it. Where's the other side of my... Didn't I have another side? What is that? Connected. Oh, I see. That was a tip in for... Okay, I see. So it's either got to go on this one or it's going on... I think it's going to go on the very back. Yeah, I think we'll put it over here on the very back. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Buttero. You need a notepad when you're watching me. You know what I have? Let me show you something that I've made. The reason that helps me when I'm like running out of ideas. Oh shoot. I have this book and it's called Journal Ideas. And if I'm running out of ideas of things to put in a journal, I come in here and I have examples of folds for squares. This is an example of a pocket that folds in like this, and you got a pocket here and here. And then I have these, and I write them down. I wrote them all down. I draw pictures, and I write them all down. So I need to come back in and add more of my ideals of things that I do. But I write it all down because sometimes when I'm working in a journal, I'm just as blank as anybody else, okay? Now, I think I'm going to do this just like this. Where's my fold? Right there. The gas company is working across the road. Not real sure what they're doing, but they're obviously digging because I hear a ditch witch. A ditch witch, if you know what I mean. It's one of those machines that'll dig a hole for you. They call them ditch witches. Just like that. Now, if I was real industrious, I would get out my sewing machine and sew that down. I'm not that industrious today. Just saying. Okay, so she wanted lace. We've given her lace here. She has a lace here, a lace tab here, a piece of lace there. We're going to put this other piece of blue lace. We're going to do this other lace tab down. And I'm thinking I want it to go... Okay, do I want this to go here? Oh, I want another fabric pocket. And I think I want it right here. Come on, Cindy. Oh, yeah. And that little book it's just a little book, just a little journal book. So, and I keep it over yonder in my bookcase. Okay. Did I cut it too long? I did. I want some fraying. I got fraying on the other end. I want some fraying on this end too. Because hot glue dries so fast, I like to do it in lines. Making sure I put that up right side up because I've been known to put things wrong side down. I have been known to do stuff like that. And if you know, this is lovely paper. You know what I mean? Lovely dyed these. we're going to cut our opening for this part of it to right here. I'm going to put our just a little spot there. There. And we're going to put a little bitty tab, and it still will peek out just a little bit. Actually, I don't think it's going to peek out as far as I want. This is my very center. We've got a tab on that one. And maybe back here. Will it peek out far enough? That it's on the other side of that one. Let's do it maybe right here. Out far enough. There you go. And I'm just guessing about how long that is. And my guess was off. Look how much I missed. Ooh, I stuck my finger right in that hot. Yeah. So, hi, Michelle. How are you, honey? I'm just staying until about 1:45 so that because I know you come on at 1 o'clock with your Bible study today. So, okay, guys, that finishes up. No, I want to put one more piece of lace in this. One more piece. What do I, oh, actually, maybe I want to put, do I want to put a piece of this in? I need to trim it up if I do. Do I want a piece of that hanging out? I thought, do I want that? I think I do. Okay, let's trim you up because you are a mess. Let's not trim you over my thing. Now, if you're wondering where I got this, I cut it off of something. I'll just tell you. You're doing good today. Good deal. I like to hear that. I like to hear that, my friend. A little pocket there. Thinking we're going to put it right on this right here. That'll branch out. I want not like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence on that one, so we're gonna find something else to go. For right now, I'm on the fence on that one. That's another piece of this. That would make a nice belly band. We'll save that. We got two things of lace here. Two buckets of lace. What is that one? That's the more that blue lace. I really am looking for black or blue. We could do some white, but I really think that black or blue is what I want because we could do a piece of white. Yeah, we might do this piece of white out. Because it matches my my journal cover. I want to do these at small sections because I got a big piece of lace here. The paper. And I'm going to leave that little hand-me-down hanging there because I like it. Not because of any other reason, but the fact that I like it. Okay, we've got lace coming out. Now these pages are big. These cover pages are really big. I have some black lace. It may be in this right here. No, that's the same tub I was just looking at. I have some big pieces of black lace. I'm not sure where I've put it. Is that one of them? No, but that's a nice piece of black that can be used as a tab. That's a nice piece of trim. I have more black lace. Where is it? That's a pretty piece of navy. I like that. That would be pretty in it. For the next one, I'm looking for my big piece of black. Where is it? I folded it up the other day. Where did I fold it and put it? Let's put it in here. Not in there, is it? Oh, folded up that big piece of black lace and put it somewhere. Wait. Let's see if I put it in the lace box. You know, in the lace box. This great big box of lace. Let's see. There. There she is. There's one piece of big black. Big black robe. But I don't think that's the one I'm looking for. That's pretty. That is a navy. We may use that. Still not what I'm looking for, though. Okay. Cindy, it's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be. It's got to be. This is why it takes me forever doing things because I do things and put it down and then I can't remember where I put it. Glitter bar. I know it's here somewhere. Did y'all hear me? Okay. Hi, Edna. Oh, you got it yesterday? Gosh, I figured it would have been there quicker than that. Mel is moving slow. Moving slow. Do y'all see my black piece of... I've got this in the way again. There. I don't want that in the way. Okay. No. Okay. We'll be okay. We've got these. Okay, this is good. Now, I think where's the head of that? I got how many pins stuck in there? Look at all those pins. There's a pin. There's a pin. That is staples, just plain old out and out staples. So these are some vintage. This is some vintage lace that I brought from my mom's, and you say she don't have a clue where she got it. She just knows she's had it for years. Some of it she said she knew she'd had for more than 20 years. Come on. Do not do as I do, okay? Do not do as I do. Do as I say. Be careful. Okay. There's one. I have the patience of nobody. Definitely not Job. Which is totally funny because I used to sit for hours in untangled jewelry. Now I like to buy my jewelry untangled, pre-untangled, bagged up in pretty bags. There we go. Okay, that's a nice piece. We're going to use it for us a pocket right here. There's our fold. There's our fold. It's going to be that pocket. And then we're going to use another side for another pocket. Hey, Edna, are you here still, Edna? I bought a diamond painting kit, and when I showed it a while ago, I told everybody that you get first dibs on it because it is. It's a horse. You get first dibs on it if you want it. It's a horse. Yep. So anyway, if you're interested, let me know. It will be $3. $3. Because it's a big one. It's bigger than the ones I usually get. Horse is your favorite animal. I think Edna must like horses too, since this is her horse journal I'm doing. Sure, three. Okay, I got you, honey. I didn't know if you did any of the big ones. I remembered you done the little keychains. You'd bought those little keychains from me that one time. Okay, I like that. But I actually think I want to make it just a little bit bigger, and I think we're going to do another piece of lace right over the top of it. Scissor there. Yeah, I just want it to be a little bit bigger, longer, taller. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Y'all may not know what I'm saying, but I know what I'm saying. That is the important part, right? Just as long as I know what I'm saying, we're all good. There we go. Okay. Get off there. There we go. There we go. Just got one done for a Christmas gift. Hi, Teresa. I didn't say hi to you, honey, but hi. So, anyway, we're only going to stay on until about 12:45 because then uh, Michelle goes live at 1 o'clock to do Bible study. We're going to go over and listen to Bible study because we all need some word, right? We all need some word. We're just going to put a little dot here, a little dot there, and a little dot there. And that's just to keep them stuck together. We're not trying to glue it down to the thing. We're just trying to keep them stuck together. There you go. Oh, pretty, pretty, Cindy. That's beautiness, beautiness. There we go. Lace, lace, lace. We got lace everywhere, don't we? Okay, this one is done and it is ready to be sewed in, but we're not sewing nothing in until we get both of them done. Now, I did two big things, okay? You have one, look at the flip up. So pretty. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't usually count the envelopes. 9, 10, 11, 12, and I don't count those. 12. You've got 12 pieces of paper, so that's 24. And then you double it. 12 times 4 is 48. So you've got 48 surfaces, not counting these two for the envelope and the thing. So yeah, you've got 48 in this one, and you'll have 48. That's 96 pages to decorate and cover. So did I count the front? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did. I counted the front. I want to make sure I counted the front. There we go. Now, I shake those down, but they won't be shook down when I put them in. So there we go. So there's that. So right quick before I start on the second one of these, on the second thing, I have some Happy Mail that came today that we want to look at because it is, we want to look at, where did we put it? Oh my gosh, there it is. In the floor, under the box. Of course. Oh, be real careful. Do not be in. I didn't know they made these. So this has stuff in it for my next journal that I'm going to be making. But it also, I think, has other stuff besides that in it. I think that's all of it. Okay. Going to be saved in case I ever need it. So the next journal I'm making is going to be a purple journal. And these are some purple papers. Got butterflies, flowers, crackly wall, flutterbys, hearts and flowers, flowers and keys, wallpaper. Yeah, purples. Purple doples. The little bicycle, that's cute. And then we've got some greens and purples here. And let's see what all's inside of this. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, that's pretty. So this was done by Beth. But she bought it from Beth. Some pretty purple and green. That would be real pretty in a journal. And then let's see what all this is. A bunch of purple stuff, okay? I don't want to dump out the little flowers, but we have a bunch of purple stuff. Now, not all of it will go in one journal, okay? We've got purple, a purple that they look like a dog bone, but they're actually a spool to hold thread. If you don't know, a purple dahlia, purple. Those are all postcards. Some deep purple flowers, some more purple flowers, purple. Ooh, dried flowers with purples. They're pretty. Some wisteria. Very pretty. And then inside here is a bunch of purple ribbon. Let me turn it over so y'all can see. You got purple ribbon. This is not lace, but it's a trim made to look like lace. That is a cutout thing, a little tag thing, some purple stickers, some more purple flowers. Yeah, purple, 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 purple. We are purpled out there, aren't we? Don't lose my horse. Don't lose my horse stance. I'll be upset. Okay, so that's purple. Now, this is these are like a sticker, like a washi sticker kind of thing. These are some lavender papers that is made by somebody yeah, this is a kit, a lavender kit that she got from somebody. Oh. Yeah, that's a lavender kit. So she knew I was doing a purple journal. Purple. There's some more. Oh, there's some ominous. Some more ominous with purple in it. That'll probably go. That's some lovely. Yeah, there's some pretty stuff in here. Some real nice purples in here. Looking, looking. Ooh. Angela, I hope you're not watching because you're going to covet if you see that. Aren't those pretty? What are you heating up? Okay. Angela wanted a piece of fabric that looked like this. I'd found it on Etsy and I showed it to her. And I thought I had something very similar, but I didn't. I think I'm gonna put that in Angela's journals. We know I'm not putting that one in the next journal, the purple journal, because it's got pink on it. Y'all know it's for Jassy, so some angel gifted Jassy a purple journal. They're so sweet. And she's been trying to guess who it was. She's been trying to guess who it was, and she hasn't guessed. I told her it didn't matter if she guessed who it was or not. I wasn't telling her because it's a surprise. Oh, I may use this in my embossing cutout thing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're looking at all purpley style papers here. Yep, yep. I can make about 14 purple journals, okay? Thank you to my friend who sent that all to me. I'm fixing to lose a horsey. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave this out to go in the journal, the horse journal I'm working on. I'm looking to see if there's anything else that I want to leave out. No. Do y'all hear David talking smack to my puppy? He's in there talking smack to my puppy. I don't know who he thinks he is to be able to talk to my puppy like that. That's mommy's baby. We don't talk smack to mommy's baby. Mommy's baby's been real upset with her lately because she won't. I've quit feeding him from my plate, and he just don't understand why he can't have some of my goodies. I'm trying to make sure he will eat from his own food bowl because I want to make sure he eats from his own food bowl. You keep those covered up because they are a digi kit. Okay, all of this is going back in. That stays with my horsey papers. Okay, but I like that one piece right there. It's going to stay with me. Okay, there we go. This is why I never can find things because I set things and I don't remember. I knocked something in the floor just a minute ago and I don't know. I felt it fly off. I know what it was. A piece of lace, but I don't see where it flew to. So, okay, it'll be okay. So what do we got? We got 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes. We're gonna work in this right here. We're gonna start out with some lace. Okay, we're gonna start out with some lace. And I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to put a piece of this right here. This is a navy piece right here. On. Yeah, I'm going to do that there. I think I'm going to do all my lace and then I'll come back and do my other thing. That way I can unplug my this finger. Yeah, those were pretty purple papers, weren't they? Shoot, did y'all see what I just did? Thought I just smeared it all over the outside of it with something inside. Trim. Oh, I like that. Oops, I glued that flower to it. Fixing it. Yeah, I like that. We are going to trim this little bitty piece, right? Yes, I do like that. Okay. Do that, Cindy. You just threw that on the floor. That horse thing. I said we're going to do all the lace, right? That's what I said. Right there. Is that it? Nope. That's not it. That's wrong. Project wood. No. I have another piece of this blue, and I think we're going to put it on this right here. It's pretty warm. I don't like sticking my hand down in it when it's that warm. Mhm. Okay. Right. You know what? This has got some stretch to it. I think I can make that into the pocket for there. Well, that curled that up, didn't it? I think when I glue down the bottom, it won't curl as bad. Hopefully. If it does, then we'll pull it up because you can pull up hot glue. Oh, it's still curly. Yeah, I can't deal with that. Look, I made a mess, didn't I? I did pull it up, but I there. I'm going to put it back down, and then we're going to put another piece. We're going to put another piece down where it's not pulling as hard. We're going to add another piece to it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Just because I don't want it to curl. There. There. There we go. Okay. That's exactly what I want to do right there. Now this piece right here is strictly for decoration. It won't be part of a pocket, okay? It's just going to be, there we go. There we go. So my cut plate. Mm, okay. Now that is a tab. Go. And then this opens and folds out for that. And that's our very middle. Okay. We're just doing lace right now. Okay. You're gonna go shower, okay? Your people will thank you. See, we put in that. We need a piece of black. Here we go. That'll be a good pocket. There we go. There we go. And actually, I'm going to do this. I want some of that white glue under there to dry. I'm going to leave my that like that so it doesn't lay flat. Y'all see that? I just dumped all my glue down. Hey, there. I needed that off of there. There we go. Okay. That one may be a little bit in the center. Let's go. And I want a piece of this blue. Did I use that other piece of blue a while ago? Did I? I used a piece there and a piece there. I have blue, navy, black, black. One more. I want another piece of. Do I have enough of this? There we go. There we go. Okay, I think that's going to be my last piece of lace in here. And we need to go. It is 12:43. So I'm going to say bye. I'm fixing to go follow Michelle over to her for her Bible study. Let me hop over here right quick and get a link so I can share a link right here with y'all to Michelle's Bible study. Do, 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 do. Share. Copy the link. There we go. And there's the link to Michelle's Bible study. So, everybody, thank you for being here. I'm going to keep working while I listen to Michelle read the Bible and discuss what Dr. David Jeremiah's little book says. And yeah, we are going to, I'm going to use some of these for tabs. We're going to follow Michelle over there. So, thanks, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see you later. Bye bye.